Yeah, let's talk about cake flour. Cake flour. The beautiful thing about cake flour is it's got the end product in the name. We know what it's made for. It's really made to use with cakes. Why? Because we have kind of expectations when we bite into a cake. You kind of don't want it to be like stringy and chewy. You want it to be fluffy, light, crumbly, delicious. In my case, lots of frosting. But that is why you will find that it's made out of wheat, same thing. They have some cornstarch in there, potentially. That's what I read in a couple places. I actually don't have it in my house. And the protein count is lower. So we're talking like 10%. All purpose is in that 10 to 12% range, right? Like bread flour goes higher, but cake is like 10%. Then there's our buddy fine pastry flour that's got the protein count of like 8 to 9%. Again, has a clue in the title, really meant for flaky pastries. A couple things that I think about when you're deciding what recipes to try and what ingredients to buy. Didn't mean to rhyme, but it is a bonus. Accessibility. Can I get to the ingredient fairly easily, or is it super difficult to find? Can I use it for other things? So if it's a hot sauce or something, it's like, oh, I could put that on anything. But if it's a really specific ingredient, I'll either look for a smaller version of it so I don't waste money, or I will look for an easy substitute. So that's why a lot of times I say use all-purpose first, and then if you like that recipe or that type of baking a lot, yeah, go ham. Go find some more ingredients to make your kitchen reflect your love. The next thing is the cost. Is it a really expensive kind of one-off buy, or is it a pretty cost economical one? Sometimes accessibility and cost are hand in hand. I found that Whole Foods has like everything, but it also comes with a higher price tag. And the last one is texture. I'm using sugar as an example because it's something most people have in their kitchen. So this is powdered sugar. It is literally powder, but delicious powder. The types of things that you will use powdered sugar for are like powdering over some delicious pastries, mixing in with your cream cheese to make a delicious frosting. You can absolutely use, where is it? Normal sugar. But normal sugar, you can see the particles in the camera, like you can see them from here. Can't really see them from here because the texture is really different. So when you're thinking of like whole wheat and all purpose, or cake flour or pastry flour versus whole wheat, there's a clue in the name, less fine. I can actually see bits and bobs of the wheat still in there, versus all purpose, it's even finer. I'm just dumping flour all over my kitchen. But knowledge is power, so I don't mind. Something that I think about when I share recipes with you. I want to make sure that you have the most accessible, easy to do, and easy to repeat recipes. Any more questions, let me know. Happy cooking and baking.